Yo, what's good, everybody? Joey J. Ping checking in live, respectmyregion.com. We're here at the 2025 showroom floor, MJBIZCON Las Vegas. Our journey today powered by Canon Brand Solutions, our premier partner and CISO distribution partner for all things packaging and vape hardware. Now, we've got a very special guest today, Orlando Watts, New Mexico, Vitality Extracts, Elevated, in the building, New Mexico. What's good, man? How we living today?
Good, good. How you doing?
It's been a good show for you?
Yeah, so far so good. It's always good to be out here,
Nice.
you know, meeting with vendors, talking with equipment manufacturers, all that kind of stuff. This is, you know, this is the place to be. So we got to make it out here every year.
We're at the end of the year, Orlando. 2025 is just ending around the corner. 26 big year. It's a interesting market. The state of the industry.
It is.
Positive, negative, bullish, having to be conservative about things. Where are you at in terms of your guys' business? Where's your mindset at as we end the year?
So for us, we're focused on the state of New Mexico, which limits us, right, to the state of New Mexico. But you know, there's good things in terms of you know, the federal hemp ban. In my opinion, that really pushes some of those sales back to the regulated market, which you know, obviously I'm a fan of, because that's where I've operated for over 15 years. You know, so in that respect, I think, you know, there is a little bit of momentum, and you know, we're happy to see that, you know, finally.
Those are going to be big changes when that stuff starts coming around.
Yeah, absolutely. And with us, you know, we border a state that's, you know, Texas, where THCA is a big market, but you know, now that should, you know, push definitely some sales back to New Mexico.
New Mexico is an interesting space because geographically, my understanding is that Las Cruces area shares a pretty strong multi-community with El Paso over there,
It's
right?
right on the border.
And
with
it's
El
like
Paso.
very normal for people to commute and work and like drive through the customs things there, or the state things. There's like a pretty unique situation there for legal cannabis in that region.
So Sunland Park, you know, it's like this mini Amsterdam going off out there.
Interesting.
Like, you can throw a rock and hit 40 different retailers.
Wow.
And what really blows my mind is they're all doing well. Like, all of them are cracking over $1 million.
Wow.
Right? Like,
Texas wants weed. Texans want weed.
It proves the fact that, like, obviously there's a market there, right? Like, there is a need, right? And people are gonna find it, right? So
that's crazy. I've driven through New Mexico, been to Albuquerque. I think I've been through 2 or 3 times, just taking my family to and from places. Family in Texas, family in Alabama, just that whole journey. It was so exciting to stop in these places, to feel safe driving through. I think that's the key thing that a lot of people miss, is that obviously there's positives and negatives in the state of the industry, in the country, individually in these states, right? Each market is very unique. But as you said, to be able to throw a rock and maybe hit 40 dispensaries,
it's wild.
You know what that means is that, if they don't have the brand I look for, or the RSO that I want, or the sleep things that are going to help my back, or whatever it is, I can literally go to a different grocery store, just like I could if I were shopping for normal things.
Well, and I also think that it elevates the competition, right?
I
so
agree.
like, if you go to a big, you know, LA, for instance, and you go to like Chinatown, right? You go in there, and the restaurants there's a ton of, let's say, Vietnamese or whatever, right?
Ton of everybody.
If they're not good, they're out.
They don't. Yeah, it's
right?
not going to be there very long.
Same thing with cannabis, right? Like, those shops wouldn't do well if they didn't raise the quality bar, right? And the standard for what they operate under. People won't go there. So, like, that raises the competition. It elevates everybody's, you know, quality, which in New Mexico, I mean, you can't overlook. Like, I know, you know, New Mexico is a smaller market. There's maybe 2 million in the state.
Because as the way American culture is for the United States,
it's not.
There's not the big sports teams and the flash,
right? Like that kind of stuff,
different,
right?
Right.
But I promise you, the quality there, second to none.
I love that.
We have a big culture there, and people are proud of what they produce there.
Now, I know you're proud of what you do.
Absolutely.
You guys manufacture some really incredible products.
We do.
You guys are actually work and utilize some of the items from Canon Brand Solution. And so today is going to be a little bit about showcasing you guys' work as well. And so walk me through some of the items that you guys make, some of the items that you feel are probably either the best or the biggest brand, some of those kinds of things.
So for us, in Vitality Extracts, we created the Elevated brand, and we started on the medical side. But you know, we really put an emphasis on extraction early on, right? So that was the backbone for us.
Good oil,
Yeah, if you don't have, quality extraction going into the products, then you're lost right from the jump, right? So for us, hydrocarbon was a big focus for us, making a lot of concentrates at first. When we started seeing that come online, we were like, people are going to turn whole grows into this shit. So we started in a little 200 square foot room running a little 2-pound machine.
Wow.
And to see where it's grown for us, we started adding, more equipment. Everything we've done has been bootstrapped, and so we've built our company without having a lot of outside investors and that stuff. So
the capital from these firms and all these groups.
It's
that's okay for whoever wants to do that, but not everyone's situation allows for that, right? Or needs it necessarily.
For us, it wasn't really an option, right? So we had to just build what we wanted, and so we did that incrementally, right?
You had to will it.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
We now we're fully integrated with the exception of retail, right? We do all the cultivation. We handle all of the extraction, both ethanol and hydrocarbon, and
rosin too. The solventless.
And we do solventless as well.
Yep.
And everything we do is at scale. And the other thing that we do is we place a heavy relationship on, or a heavy emphasis on relationships, right?
Okay.
So for instance, none of this stuff would matter to us if we can't build the relationships with the retailers, right?
Of course.
So we do what we do well and let them do what they do well, which is retail the product.
It's a balanced effort on both of those fronts.
Yeah.
And it has to be, because the retailers, they notice right away, and when something's not the consistency they're used to.
Well, and for us, we place a big emphasis on customer service, right? Turnaround times, quality, and price, because in New Mexico, we're in a highly competitive market, continues to have a lot of price compression, but year over year, we've continued to show growth. And I think that's, that speaks for itself.
And with you guys as a manufacturing, obviously the extract company, then you have these brands, your own brand, right? And then these other contracts and deals that you've signed.
Yeah.
This is yours. Can we show this to the camera real quick?
Yeah, of course.
Okay?
So that's the Elevated brand.
These are the chocolates?
Yeah, we make a lot of infused products. By and large, a lot of our market is, aimed at the rec side, but
these are live rosin and this is a distillate.
We do both, because there's a need for both in the market, right? But as the market matures, people want a little something different. They want a little something solventless, so we have to offer both. Then we also have something that, it's an attainable quality, like a distillate infused product, right? So with the Elevated brand, we have an array of products. We do a lot of vapes. We do a lot of
edibles.
And
is this capsules or is it
concentrates? Yeah, this is edible. So this is an infused honey cap that we use with a local organic honey that we just infuse.
That's sick.
Yeah,
it's awesome. Cool. I love that.
And then we also do a live resin, cured resin carts. Those really go hard.
I see dabs here right now. I do have the Puffco. I wish I would have had it ready for this episode.
This is something I'm really excited about.
Can I open it?
Yeah, we recently just did a licensing deal. So in Mexico, Vitality Extracts, we knew that we were going to have to bring on a lot of other brands.
Okay.
So what we did is we scaled our equipment so that we could produce enough to not only push our own brands, but start doing manufacturing and distribution for other national brands.
Yeah,
so
like Tyson.
We have the Mike Tyson, we have Ric Flair, and just recently we just did a deal with Tony from Blue River, and that's what this is. This is so new that
these are fantastic.
We haven't even branded this yet, but this is a Pioca Super Concentrate.
Armar exclusive, Orlando.
Dude,
let's go.
This is unreal. You pop that
guys,
out.
this is the smell on these is it's that's the goal of it, was to get it that kind of rotten, that one's rotten. I love it.
So yeah, I mean, the other thing that we're doing with Blue River, which I'm super excited about, is called this oral concentrate.
Yes.
What's really crazy about this is it is fast acting, 45 seconds onset, rapid onset, but it tastes like a fucking dab.
Yeah.
And the best thing about this is it's sugar-free, right? There's it's sugar-free, but
oral, fast onset.
Yeah,
and it tastes like cannabis.
But it lasts like an edible. So it tastes like a dab, lasts like an edible,
Interesting.
and the high is amazing.
What an interesting tagline. Tastes like a dab, acts like an edible. That's incredible.
Dude, it's
And then,
innovative.
is Canna Quenchers, is that one of your guys' collabs?
It
too?
is.
One of your
We did
partnerships?
a licensing deal with CQ, and
Cool.
this is a live resin infused drink.
Love that. I love
Yeah.
the CK. Shout out Kenny. Big fan of what they've been doing. I've been rocking with them for a while. Orlando, there's a lot of good things that you guys are doing here. I guess I didn't even
appreciate
see
that.
this one.
Oh, that's
the
just
energy
another-
gummies,
yeah,
20
yeah.
to 1 CB, so cannabinoid ratio things.
Yeah.
Now we've gone over a lot of the different items and products today. One of the last questions I want to make sure that we go over is, what is your message to the brands, to the dispensaries that don't know you? If I'm a tourist driving through, or if I'm a local in one of these cities out there, what is your message directly to those people?
I mean, to us, Elevated is always built on relationships and driven by quality. So if we don't know you, we're not working with you. We're happy to do business with everybody, and we prove ourselves with what we do, how we do business, how we show up in the world. We operate with a lot of integrity, and that's rare in this business.
Great perspective and things to consider. There are a lot of operators not operating with the highest integrity or even enough or even a little these days. A lot of bad operators. Orlando, it's been a pleasure having you, man. Thank you so much.
Thanks for your time.
Authenticity is the key. It's hard to do, it's hard to maintain, but once it's easy for those that is the only thing that they know, though.
And it is.
Appreciate you being on the show. I wish you guys nothing but
appreciate the
success.
opportunity.
Big shout out to our sponsor today,
you.
Canna Brand Solutions, and of course the 2025 MJBIZCon. I'm Joey J. Ping. This is Orlando. Make sure you guys tap in. Vitality Extracts Elevated. This is what the brand looks like. So if you guys pull up to anywhere in New Mexico, these are available. Be sure to ask about them. These are just the edibles. There are a variety of other SKUs, like they said, the vape products that exist and these other items. Be sure to tap in. I love y'all. We'll see you on the next episode. Peace.